So the objectives of industrial development, regional growth, and employment generation, these three are depend upon entrepreneurial development. Industrial development, regional development, employment generation. These are the three wings of economic development. So that screen is visible.
Sir, sir.
So entrepreneurship is the main icon of economic development, as well as entrepreneurs are the seeds of industrial development and fruits of industrial development and greater employment opportunities to unemployed youth, increase in per capita income, higher standard of living, and increased individual savings, revenue to the government in the form of income tax, sales tax, export duties, import duties, and balanced regional development like that. So do not chart your roll numbers while class is going on. Better to give your roll numbers before session start. Again, listen to carefully. Entrepreneurs are the seeds of industrial development and fruits of industrial development because they provide greater employment opportunities to unemployed youth, increase in per capita income, higher standard of living, and increased individual savings, revenue to the government in the form of income tax, sales tax, export duties, import duties, and balanced regional development. So government, if the government provided notification for recruiting the public, providing opportunity, employment opportunity, it is a big task for the government. But if any person becomes entrepreneur, he provides the employment opportunity to many people. At the same time, many people become entrepreneur, they provide many employment opportunities to many people. So it is the balanced system. So if the government is only mechanism to provide employment opportunity to all people in the country, it is very, very big task. And there is no balanced economic development also. So that entrepreneurship is the great icon of economic development. Now coming to meaning of entrepreneurship. The word entrepreneurship originates from the French word entreprendre, which means to undertake. which means to undertake. So the sentences appearing in the మళ్ళీ ఎవరు ఇచ్చారు రోల్ నెంబర్ 15 ఆబ్సెంట్. ఇప్పుడే కదా చెప్పాను 15 ఎవరు ఏడుకొండలు. So the sentences appearing on the screen can be noted down by all. Entrepreneurship is the key to innovation, productivity, and effective competition. When a person realizes his ability or capacity and makes its practical use and establishes a new business unit, this activity is known as entrepreneurship. These 3 lines you can note down. Okay, note down. Okay. Concepts of entrepreneurship. Who is the father of innovations in economics? Anybody can say? Who is the father of economics, innovation in economics?
Adam Smith, sir.
No. నవకల్పనలను ఎకనామిక్స్ లో ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది షుంపీటర్, జోసెఫ్ ఏ షుంపీటర్. ఆడమ్ స్మిత్ ఈజ్ ది ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ వెల్త్. ఓకేనా, రైట్. జోసెఫ్ షుంపీటర్ హియర్ అపేరింగ్ హిస్ నేమ్ ఆన్ ది స్క్రీన్. సో కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్, యాక్చువల్లీ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యేదే ఇన్నోవేషన్, ఒక కొత్తదనం, ఇన్నోవేషన్, నవకల్పనలు, క్రియేటివిటీ. ఇట్ ఈస్ it is a leadership rather than an ownership. Even though entrepreneur is the owner of the enterprise, but he is a leader, lead all the things. The process of innovation may be in the form of introducing a new product, use of a new method of production, opening of a new market, the conquest of new source of supplying raw materials. These 4 are the forms of process of innovation by the entrepreneur. So try to understand logic behind these 4 concepts or 4 forms. The first form can easily understand by all of us. Introduction of a new product. The second one is use of a new method of production. In previous sessions, new product development discussed many times there are three forms of new production. గుర్తొచ్చిందా? మనం ఎప్పుడు క్లాసెస్ లో చెప్పుకునే వాళ్ళం కదా, న్యూ ప్రొడక్ట్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అంటే దేర్ ఆర్ త్రీ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ న్యూ ప్రొడక్ట్ డెవలప్మెంట్. Number one, introducing new product. Number two, modifying existing lines. Number three, eliminating unprofitable product or service. మీరు క్లబ్ యాక్టివిటీస్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఎవరైతే మాట్లాడరో, యాక్టివ్ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయరో వాళ్ళని ఏం చేస్తారు? మీరు ఈ గ్రూప్ లో వద్దు, మా గ్రూప్ లో ఉండకూడదు, ఎందుకు ఏం వర్క్ చేయట్లేదు, మార్క్స్ స్కోర్ అవ్వట్లేదని ఆలోచిస్తారు. అలాగే మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరర్ ఆర్ మార్కెటర్ ఆర్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ ఆర్ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్ ఆల్సో use of a new method of production or opening of a new market, and entering into a new market or create a new market. Create a new market. For example, competitive with the competitive advantage, mask market. It is a new market, created market. Sanitation, the created market. And the conquest of new source of supplying raw material. This is very logic form of innovation, because this form may lead to cost reduction, which helps the organization to earn profitability or to increase more profitability. New source of supplying raw material. Next, entrepreneurship, traditional concept and modern concept. In traditional concept, entrepreneurship is ability and aptitude to bear various types of business related risks and facing of uncertainties. అసలు ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ అంటేనే ఇట్ ఇన్వాల్వ్స్ రిస్క్ అండ్ అన్సర్టైనిటీ. ఎంట్రన్స్ లో ఉండేవి రిస్క్ అండ్ అన్సర్టైనిటీ. సో దట్ ఇస్ ఓల్డ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆర్ ట్రెడిషనల్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఈస్ entrepreneurship is the ability and aptitude to bear various type of business related risk and facing of uncertainty. Coming to modern concept, it is the ability to establish new enterprise and carrying out various new improvements in the enterprise. దీన్ని మనం ఒక విధంగా అర్థం చేసుకోవచ్చు. వన్స్ అపాన్ ఏ టైమ్ ద థీమ్ ఆఫ్ మార్కెటింగ్ వాస్ ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది కస్టమర్ నీడ్. వన్స్ అపాన్ ఏ టైమ్ ద థీమ్ ఆఫ్ మార్కెటింగ్ వాస్ to identify the customer needs. What is the modern theme of marketing? Tell me. What is the modern theme of marketing? చార్ట్ పెడితే కనిపించదు స్క్రీన్ షేరింగ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇందులో. Yes, the modern theme of marketing is create need for the customer. Identification of the customer need is outdated. అన్ని ఎంత ఐడెంటిఫై చేసినా నీడ్లు అదే నీడ్స్ అదే వాన్స్ అవే అన్ని. కానీ బట్ క్రియేట్ ది నీడ్, క్రియేట్ ది మార్కెట్, the ability to establish new enterprise and carrying out various new improvements in the enterprise, like next, risk bearing capacity. As per the traditional concept of entrepreneurship, risk refers to the variability of outcomes, that is the returns. Nobody can assume returns on the investment perfectly, because the business involves into the various risks have to be face uncertainties, so that entrepreneurs are risk takers. Means people who don't fear anything in business. Entrepreneurship involve taking of risks and making the necessary investments under conditions of uncertainty. Entrepreneurship is organizing building activity. Entrepreneurship is ability to connect and coordinate the productive resources to organize a venture and enterprise. So productive resources means the maximization of utility of resources. ఒక రిసోర్సెస్ ని ఎన్ని విధాలుగా యూజ్ చేయాలో ఆర్గనైజేషన్ అన్ని విధాలుగా దాని తాలూకా అడ్వాంటేజ్ అంతా మేక్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ ది టోటల్ వాల్యూమ్ ఆఫ్ resources. It is bringing together the factors of production and to organize them. So entrepreneurs make decisions about resource allocation. Managerial skills and leadership skills are required, are very necessary. Entrepreneurship is the process of bringing together creativity and innovation, new ideas and emergent actions, with the management and the leadership skills to mobilize the appropriate people, money, and operating resources to create wealth in the process. That is, we used to use the word wealth maximization, profit maximization, and wealth maximization. Creating the wealth through the efficient utilization of the resources. Entrepreneur must have a spark mind, alert brain towards maximum utilization of available resources. లేని రిసోర్సెస్ కాదు, ఉన్న రిసోర్సెస్ నే ఎంత వీలైతే అంత మ్యాక్సిమం దాన్ని ఎఫిషియెంట్ గా యూజ్ చేసుకోవాలి, వితౌట్ ఐడియల్ స్పేస్ అండ్ ఐడియల్ టైం. Nowadays, the top entrepreneurs placed on the Fortune magazine or something are the great people and leaders used their resources. Resources are two types again, quantitative resources and qualitative resources. So entrepreneur or the person can translate their ideas into action with the management and leadership skills. Innovation is the main element in the entrepreneurship. So innovation is the specific function of entrepreneurship. It is the means by which the entrepreneur either create new wealth producing resources or endorse existing resources with enhanced potential for creating wealth. Joseph Schumpeter, father of innovations in economics, revived the concept of entrepreneurship as an innovative function. So high level need for achievement is required in entrepreneurship. The person who are motivated with the need for high achievement have a high level of entrepreneurial activities. They have a desire to be successful in competitive situations. So timetable has been ready. So you can see our timings of the our session in the team calendar tomorrow onwards.